I am not saying a word on this one. I just want to stay here forever. And anyway, I'm next to Matt and Julia, and actually Matt and I known each other for a long time. Actually,
I'm gonna correct you one. I know it's probably gonna keep happening. It's just Julie,
no, oh my God,
I'll
Julie.
say because she has her
Julie,
head
look at that. She's got her head on his knee.
That's the first time that's happened in 5 years. That's the truth.
Julie,
Maybe a third time. Doesn't happen too often. Anyway, I'm here with Matt and Julie, and Julie's not saying a word, are you? But she's in raw food, because we were talking about raw food, and we talked about, you mentioned you ate 20 bananas, right?
Yeah, 20.
And you're with Matt now, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, why don't you talk what's going on, and what made you become raw and stuff like that? And have you seen any difference?
Okay, well, I guess I've always been interested in eating healthy. I was a vegetarian for about 14 years, I think, and vegan, like off and on throughout most of those years. And
first 14 years you were vegan?
Vegetarian.
When you were born?
Well, I was about 12 when I decided to be.
So you're how old are you now?
I'm 24.
She was before she was born. She was
24.
I'm not good at math.
I'm not good at math either.
But yeah, I guess I heard here and there about the raw lifestyle, and I guess it wasn't really until I met Matt that I got more information that made sense to me.
What made sense to you?
Just, you know, recognizing what's good for your body, what digests easily. Just made sense, really. Especially just learning more about food combining. I think that's the most important part. And,
what does that look like?
Huh?
What does food combining? Easier to digest and food combining. What does that look like?
What does it look like?
Well, explain it.
Looks like heaven. Really.
Ah!
It also looks like love too.
Yeah, love.
I'm
and heaven.
totally in love.
It's just wonderful, you know. But what does it look like?
Well, explain it.
What is it?
Explain what is food combining to you.
What is love and what is heaven?
What are the food combining aspects that
you say
you
heaven. What does heaven look like? Getting up and eating 10 watermelons? Or?
Yeah.
It does, right?
It does, you know.
Well, I like watermelon.
Fruit and more fruit and
More fruit.
more fruit.
So you eat mostly fruit then?
Yeah, mostly fruit. I don't really eat nuts anymore.
Oh, that's good. I wish I said that.
Yeah. And I just, you know, it just doesn't feel right for me.
It doesn't?
No, not anymore.
Doesn't?
No.
It used to, but not anymore. Especially work back there, it's hard not to eat nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, when
Very
you're dealing with food, yeah, but I don't know, I mean, I guess becoming raw just made me more sensitive, and, you know, I'm a massage therapist.
You're a massage therapist?
So, I think, yeah, I think it's really...
I'm a massage therapist too. Well, I do shiatsu.
Oh yeah, and I saw that you have like a chair at your house.
I do have a chair.
Yeah.
I have a chair and a mat.
Yeah, that's nice.
I did chair and mat massage. I do. I love massage.
She does a lot of mat massages.
Does she? You do mat massages?
Sometimes.
Matt
On Matt.
Oh, mat massages.
Mat massages.
I like that.
Yeah. But I think it's really important, being a massage therapist, and to have a healthy lifestyle. And I think by being raw, it just makes you more aware of your body, and you can help others, you know, facilitate their own healing. I think it's just really important to be clear in your mind and in your body, and when both of those aspects are clear, then you can help others.
What?
So,
Plus, we also live with Matt too.
yeah, it's really nice, because I mean, we kind of just eat
Fruit.
the same things.
We just fill a big, huge bowl.
Is that right?
Get 2 forks. Or
Yeah.
So what was your breakfast like today?
I was working all morning. I didn't even eat yet. But yesterday we had watermelon for breakfast.
Watermelon for breakfast?
No, we had bananas.
Yeah, bananas.
Oh, yeah.
How many bananas did you eat, by the way?
I ate about 20.
You ate 20 bananas in one sitting.
Yeah, she probably ate about 15.
Yeah.
You beat me. You had 35 bananas between you.
Yeah. And then lunch.
There's no food prep, right?
No.
Just, someone just had to get the bananas, right?
The lunch we had watermelon. I think we each had a watermelon for
We
lunch.
each had a watermelon. So you had 20 bananas for breakfast. You had one more watermelon for lunch.
Yeah, and then dinner we had a salad with it was about a pound it was like a pound and a half of greens. We made a dressing out of Ryan's dressing with the mango, dates, basil, and chives.
Is that good?
Oh, it's amazing.
Really?
So you must have had yesterday, my calculation, about 3,500 calories.
Yeah, 30 to 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably had about 25 to 30.
25, 30, but that's right.
Yeah.
The whole thing of calorie counting goes out the window when you eat fruit.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Make sure you have your fuel.
You have to make sure you have your fuel.
Because again we rode our bikes to go to the store to get our food, and
You rode to the
so if you
one second. You rode to the store to get your bananas.
No, to get the salads. We had the bananas already. So yesterday.
Did you ride your bikes to get the bananas?
We get the.
No, 1 second. When you went to the store, did you ride your bike to get the bananas?
Yeah, I can carry about like I have the saddlebags, everything else. I can carry probably close to 30 pounds of bananas.
You can carry 30 pounds of bananas.
At least without the car. If I hook up the car, I can carry like 2 cases of them.
Now, when you go to the store and you ask for 30 pounds of bananas, what do they say to you?
Well, no, I went to the store and they had there was about there was a ton. It was probably about. Close to 40 spotted bananas.
40 spotted bananas. You started
organic
one more.
bananas for 40 cents a pound.
Wow, where was this?
It was at Nature's Way in Easton, but because they were spotted, and he had them for listed for 99 cents. And I said, if I take all these,
Right.
I'll get them for half price.
I do that all the time.
Right. They said, yeah, you rode to Easton? Where do you live at?
She said, well, it's only 6 miles.
Oh, okay, I thought you live in New Jersey.
You do, which way across the bridge?
Okay, you know that.
Yeah, it's
So you rode to Easton on bike and you carried 40 pounds. You asked for every banana.
That's nothing really. I mean, when I hook up the cart, I can take a case of bananas, a few watermelons. I can cover like 200 pounds.
200 pounds.
Because that's when I was hauling down there and everything.
And you said, listen, I want every piece of produce you have in your store.
Well, a lot of stores you can say that. It's probably not much.
Is that not much?
A lot of people have in their produce section. It's just like one raw food or salad.
Wow.
But
That's funny.
yeah, we eat a lot of food. We go through a lot.
You go with a lot of food.
But that's the cool thing. Like we can just get a ton of fruit and put it out there. We don't have to do a lot of preparation. We'll work together to chop stuff for maybe a salad. Just make a big, huge bowl of like 2 pounds of salad and we'll sit down and eat it. And we don't eat all day. We eat 3 meals a day.
You eat 3 meals a day.
We don't really snack at all.
I eat all day. I don't stop. Like from 10 to 7.
Yeah.
I don't sit down.
We usually drink our water in the morning first thing, get hydrated.
Oh, right. You drink water? It's a big controversy among golf physicists. I don't drink
If
any
you're
water.
active, if you're cycling and you're active, you gotta drink.
You gotta drink
your
water.
I mean, if you're not
Green
lubricated.
smoothies have water in them.
The operation, yeah. I mean, a lot of fruit does. So
Right.
if you start your day with say 64 ounces of water,
Right.
then for the rest of the day, if you're getting only water from fruits and vegetables, you're good to go. Especially even if you're very
The
active.
thing is, what happens if you don't drink water at all? I don't want to
You don't drink water at all.
You do drink water, Arnold. If you drink green
smoothies.
smoothies.
You can be chronically dehydrated.
Green smoothies has water in it.
What color is your urine?
White.
It's mostly clear. How many times do you urinate?
6, 7 times.
You should be going at least 13 times a day.
My skin?
It's nice. It's hydrated.
13 times? So
Dehydrated?
he's dehydrated?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, water does a lot for you. Water increase. I mean, water. You don't necessarily have to have like the
You
chronic.
see your eyes. See?
What?
If your eyes are black or blue, you're a little hot. Well, you're not actually bad. Not bad. But show by your eyes. Underneath your eyes, they're dark. They're kidney issues.
Right, but if you have symptoms, maybe you don't have overt symptoms of dehydration, but
Right.
having enough water is important for digestion, assimilation.
That's right.
A lot of things, moving and being able to use all the sugar. You have to have enough blood. You have to have enough water in your blood, so you
Right.
can have everything flowing properly. You can get the
You're
sugar.
saying the average person urinate 13 times a day.
10 to 13 times a day.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, it's
It's like one every hour.
no, it's not. It's like
Like
1 or
waking
2
up.
hours. Well, you should be waking up to go to the bathroom at night.
Yeah.
If you're properly
Like 5
hydrated,
times
if you're
a night.
properly hydrated, you should be getting up to go to the bathroom a couple times a night.
Is that right? That'll wake your sleep up.
No, because you only sleep for about 2 hours at a clip, and then between those 2 hours you wake up. But you only know you woke up if you have a conscious stimulation. So if you wake up between those 2 hour blocks and you had to pee, you're stimulated. So you know, okay, I got to go pee. You go back and you're back to sleep. So there's no period of time where you're sleeping for more than 2 hours. If about 2 hours at a clip, you wake up like briefly, you're only conscious of it if there's something in your body that lets you know that you're awake. If not, it's apparent that you kind of feel like you never woke up at all.
But in other words, you're saying you don't get a full night's rest. You wake up 2 times.
But what I'm saying is there is no such thing as a continuous full night of sleep.
In your opinion.
Well, in some people's opinion, raw food is the way to go. You know?
Yeah, so everyone has a theory.
But if you're not getting up to urinate during the night, then you should be able to really hold that. I mean, you should constantly have this cycle of going in and out. I mean, that's how animals.
I would think about that.
That's what. Isn't that what Doug Graham says?
Sleep continuously.
I think he said I had to go 12 times a day. I think so.
Yeah, I mean that's basically the basic natural hygiene.
I got to work with that.
All right, listen, we're at almost 11 minutes.
Okay.
Do we want to?
Anything?
That was very fascinating, though.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. It's so nice. Oh, it's so sweet. Such beautiful fruitarians.
Yay. Fruitarians in the woods.
What did Freely say? The monkey in the middle.
Monkey in the middle.
Monkey in the middle. And look, she's holding his leg still. This was a nice 10 minutes for him.
Wow.
Okay.
That's my highlight of my year.
Hey, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye.